Day 3 of week, is it still week 7? It's been a week and a half this week, hasn't it? All sorts of stuff going on. Tom's been up, down, all over the place. I think these are my races. You may be getting some races commentated twice and some none, but I think these are mine. It's a 3 mile 0 to 130 handicap. Cripple Creek Heron's the top one for Vinnie Gerard. I'm not even going to try and read them all out because there's loads in this, and it's getting late, and it's Wednesday night, I think. It's probably about 10:30. I'm going to try and get these done. The flat's not even been run yet, day 3, some of it. Poor old Alex ain't feeling very well. He's got COVID and stuff, so he's on his deathbed trying to get things uploaded. So goodness knows what's going to happen. We might have to have an extension this week. They're away and racing. The races might get put back next week or something. They're all over the first. And it's a big old field for this one, but keep your eyes on what's going on. I think Tom's back up now. Whether it stays up or not, I don't know. But we'll see what's happening with that. And if not, maybe Alex will email everybody or something. I don't know about what's going to go on, but we might have to either delay the nominations if Tom's down, or if the handicap happens. I'm able to get the things up, so I'm sure somehow some information will be put out. I might have to put that back an hour or two, or maybe a day or two, or maybe even take the week off next week. I don't know. Talk to Alex, we'll have to see what happens and what Tom's going to be like, whether it's just a blip this week or whether it's something that's going to happen a lot. I've taken the time to do that at the start of this race because there are lots of runners in this one, and I don't know whether there's going to be as big a field as this one for the rest of the races because I haven't looked, because they're only all just finished downloading for me, and I need to make as many people listen to this as possible. They're at the second of these minuscule little hurdles that we're jumping over. And Ted DiBiase is in the lead. From Under Orders in second, Phoebe Berry in third. So keep your eyes open and your ears open and watch out for your emails in case anything comes through that way. But it's Ted DiBiase in the lead. From Under Orders second, Phoebe Berry is third, Premier Vacances is fourth. In Field of Fire and Jimmy Hatz, Damaris Giza. After that one, looking towards the back, Noble City is just the back marker as they step over flight number 4, and I do mean step over. These are tiny, these hurdles. It's Ted DiBiase in the lead. There's also been some issue with Tom this week in the fact that some of the courses haven't been available, so that's probably what we've got here. We're probably using a different course or one we normally do, and that's why the hurdles look so small. Stu's already warned me that we'll probably be at the wrong Chepstow for the Welsh Grand National later, and there might well be the final fence water jump, and if there is, I'm not allowed to moan. So I've been given my instructions. I don't normally follow instructions, but I will today. Ted DiBiase is in the lead. Ted DiBiase, whichever way you want to say it. From Under Orders in second, then Phoebe Berry is back in third. Field of Fire is fourth, and Premier Vacances is next with Damaris Giza and Juniper. And Jimmy Hatz is wide of a track. Doodle is after that. Mary Lane in mid-div. Being trapped by Thunder Rosa. Vista Light's rolling around a bit, trying to get off the rail and find a bit of a gap to get through. Wants to go a bit quicker, but can't get out at all at the moment. That one in the old Sheikh Mohammed colours that Darren Thompson uses. Maroon with the white sleeves. And it's Ted DiBiase who's going to take us over the 6th in the lead. From Under Orders over at second. Phoebe Berry third, and a gap of 3 lengths to Field of Fire, Doodle and Juniper together, and Premier Vacances. After that one with Buenos Aires and Damaris Giza, then Mary Lane wide on the track, the grey Jimmy Hatz. Tracking that one is Thunder Rosa. And Buenos Aires going past, no, not Buenos Aires, that's Nebula Dawn. Buenos Aires is a little bit closer than that as they get over the 7th. And then also free over that one with Cripple Creek Heron still the back mark of the top weight. City, another one of the top weights towards the rear, and 2 Vista Light, so the horse is struggling to carry the weight at this point of the race, but there's still a long way to go. There's well over a mile to go. That's flight number 8 of the 12, and Ted DiBiase is in the lead. From Under Order second and Phoebe Berry third. These 3 are each separated by a couple of lengths, and then there's a gap of 4 to Juniper and Field of Fire. Damaris Giza is after that one, and then Jimmy Hatz, Doodle on the inside, and Zahara Mog getting the first mention, with Premier Vacances just being in a little bit of a retreat. Jimmy Hatz on the outside, and the second Alex Cherryworth, Lady Middleton is over on the inside. Vista Light has now got a little bit of a gap, but once again ran into the back of Field of Fire this time, so not having a good run through that one at the moment. He's now got a clear gap, and if the jockey's got any sense, he'll take it while it's there, whether it's come up a little bit early or not, because it looks like one or two of the others are going to try and cut it off. And in fact, he has had the sense to go through with it, and he's now got onto the rail, but he's going to be taken by Zahara Mog, I think, if he doesn't watch it. But anyway, back up front, it's Ted DiBiase and under orders as they get over the 9th from Damaris Gies, who's now 3rd. Then Vital Zahara Mog has come through, as well as Phoebe Berry drops away a little bit. But these leading 6 are clear of the rest of them, and they've only got 3 furlongs and 3 flights to get over. And it's Ted DiBiase who's still in the lead as they come down to this 3rd last. A really good jump by the leader, and he got away from it well. Zahara Mog and Damaris Gies are next. Then under orders, he's after that one. Phoebe Berry is running on again on the outside as they get over the 2nd last. The leader a little bit slower that time as Phoebe Berry now comes through to challenge, but it's Ted DiBiase in the lead from Phoebe Berry in 2nd. These are clear of a fast finishing Noble City as they race down towards the final flight, and over it they go. Ted DiBiase over it in the lead. There's a faller at the back there, that was under orders, but it's Ted DiBiase who's in the lead. Phoebe Berry, then comes Noble City. Walk On Daily is finishing really well, but it's still Ted DiBiase pillar to post if he can hang on. Ted DiBiase in front. Walk On Daily, Noble City trying to get closer, but Ted DiBiase has done it. Walk On Daily 2nd, Noble City, Phoebe Berry, Juniper, Zahara Mog, Premier of a course running on, and Buenos Aires was last. Under orders crashed out at the last, and no matter how many runners you've got, if you don't get past the one that gets in the lead at the start of the race, that's it. And Ted DiBiase got into the lead from the start and never surrendered at that position at all, not even once. So Ted DiBiase wins it for Matt Cooper. Walk On Daily 2nd for Daniel French. Noble City, Paul Parsons was 3rd. Phoebe Berry was 4th for David Robertson, and the 5th place horse has just momentarily disappeared when I can tell you that it was Juniper, David Hewley.